This is the new opening of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma radio program. My name is Jeremy Fultz, and welcome to the show today. It's Tuesday at 11 a.m., and we would like to welcome everyone in our listening audience. Are we on?
You are on.
All right, we're on, ladies and gentlemen. We might not have an intro or headphones, but we are here today. My name is Jeremy Fultz, and alongside of me, partner in crime, Unhissy, Delaney Doc Leggy.
It's Jay.
How are you doing, Delaney?
Stone gaze us, touch the fick me down.
Thank God. My headphones don't work, so you sound a whole lot less loud than you normally do.
I think I've been talking loud this whole time.
Oh.
You're good. You're good.
Oh. So we are back in the studio today. Kind of a quiet weekend for me, Delaney. What about you?
Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot.
Really? Nothing?
No.
All right, and so we got a action-packed show today, and we do have some guests eagerly waiting to come into the studio, and so we'll get to them in just a few moments, and we will go through our normal process here. So this weekend, Delaney, 4th and 8th church meetings going on. It's going to be May 28th, and so the church is having their church meetings. Artisy, Beaver, BMO, Bird Creek, Buckeye Creek, Community IBC, Deep Fork Columbia, Faith Baptist there in Dustin, Hickory Ground number 2, Little Casita, Miccosukee, Middle Creek number 2 in Holdenville, Montezuma, Ofuskie, Pecan Grove, Sand Creek, Eufaula, Talmadjesse, and Wetumpka. And so those are this weekend on May 28th. It should be a good time this weekend. And then also Rock Spring. I forgot to add them to that third column.
Where's that at?
Rock Spring, Sisakwa.
Oh.
That's actually close to, what's that? Yeah, close to High Spring, Spring. All them 3 churches down that way. But what do they call it? Cully America?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, close to Cully America down that way.
Yep.
Close to Mr. Joe Coon's house down that way.
That's how I know.
Yeah, we know a lot of people down that way. You take that shortcut road, and man, you're right there at Rock Spring. But matter of fact, I think the first day, no, that was spring. My first day at work here at Seminole Nation, I think I went down there to. It was spring, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Spring, yep. So, spring, Rock Spring, it's all right there. Yeah. And so, the Choga the Lummi, the official publication of the Seminole Nation, is adding 4 Sunday church service dates or your church meeting dates to the monthly publication. And so if you're a member of a Muskogee Seminole church and you don't see your church listed in the Choga the Lummi or hear it right here on the Seminole Nation radio program, please email seminolemedia@gmail.com and let the communications department know the name of your church and when their next church meeting is, and they will get that information added. And then every week we talk about the ones that have started their journey, and unfortunately a lot of tragedy on the Seminole Nation res the last couple weeks. And so, not only do we want to remember these families that are missing their loved ones today, remember your own community in your thoughts and your prayers. living like we do, we want to make this place a good place for our young ones and the ones that's coming up behind us. And so remember those families and members of the communities in your thought and prayers, and add your community to that. And so at this time, we're going to go ahead and pause for a moment of silence. Mado. And so usually we go right into the government news, but today we are going to change things up a little bit because our guest put us on the short list, Mark. They said we've got to be someplace else at 11:30. So we had to move our entire radio schedule around just to accommodate their schedule. I'm just joking. But with us today to talk about an upcoming event is going to be, let's see, where's it at? Donna Drew and Melissa Soap. Is that right?
Larissa
Larissa.
Roberts.
Oh, that's right. Why did Mark give me the wrong information?
I said Larissa.
Well, welcome to the radio show. How are y'all doing today?
Good.
Y'all are from where?
Wewoka Indian Health Center.
All right. And so tell us a little bit about what you guys do, and then also about the event coming up.
Well, my name is Larissa Roberts. I'm a health educator at the Wewoka Indian Health Center. I started back in December, so I've been shadowing my coworkers, Donna, Laura, and Candace. We do the jump rope program. We have an elders program. And today we're here to talk about our senior games, our upcoming event. And then that's why we have to leave early at 11:30 because we have our Wetumpka Elders program today.
My name is Donna Drew. I'm a nurse educator and a diabetes educator, and so we also do the Elders program, and we're here to talk about our senior games on Friday.
And so we've been promoting this for a few weeks here, the Agility Pride, preventing and reducing Indian diabetes every day. Tell us a little bit about what people can expect if they come out on Friday.
Well, we'll start with a walk, and then they'll sign up for the different games they want to participate in, and then we'll have lunch, and then after that we'll have exercise bingo while the ladies are tallying all the scores to see who are the winners, first, second, and third place, and then we'll have an award ceremony.
All right, and so this is happening on Friday, this Friday, May 26th, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Seminole First Baptist Church in Seminole, Oklahoma, which is off of 420 Reed Street. And again, this will start at 9 a.m. Lunch is provided?
Yes.
What will we have for lunch?
Subway.
Subs. What kind of subs?
I don't know.
Bologna subs?
I guess.
Gotta show up.
Whatever they bring us.
Yeah.
And so some of the events that you mentioned, the fun walk, the dart throw, horseshoes, softball throw, jacks. How competitive do these games get? Because I think, was it last year or the year before, and they kind of got after it a little bit.
Oh, yes. The seniors are serious about their games.
Yeah, they got to back up all that talk that they talk about what they used to do. And I know one in particular that always talked about, how he used to show off on the basketball court. Mm-hmm. And when it came to that free throw shot, man, he was really talking, and then he airballed. And then I seen one, he just went off on the hula hoop. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you guys got the hula. That might be part of the one of the courses.
Yeah, uh-huh.
But yeah, he got that hula hoop going, and I was like, I didn't know Leo could hula hoop like that. But yeah, it's always a good time. And so what else is going on Friday? It looks like you guys have prize and medallions. Medallions will be given out.
Yes, we have prizes. We are also doing the exercise bingo, which we'll have little giveaway for people that come and participate.
Oh, so if you get a bingo during exercise bingo, you win some stuff?
Yes,
nice.
you do, yes.
All right, and again, this starts Friday at 9 a.m.
Yes.
Can't be late.
Can't be late.
I'm assuming there's a sign up,
There's
right?
a sign up sheet that when you get there, you'll sign up for the events that you want to participate in. And then we'll go from there, and we'll have fun, and we'll laugh, and you can, have a good time.
Good deal. And so, anything else about Friday?
We're also having a garden seed pickup day that day for elders who want to pick up seeds and start their own gardens. And so we have so many different types of vegetables, ranging from corn, onions, squash, tomatoes. So the elders who are there, they'll be able to pick up some seeds to start their own garden.
Good deal. And that's going to be at the same place, same time?
Yep.
Okay. So if you're looking to grow your garden, get some seeds. And I hear you guys are also doing the one in Kanawha coming up too. Has that been released yet?
Yes.
Oh, look at there. Man, you're just all about these flyers, aren't you? So on June 9th, June 9th at 11 a.m., the Kanawha Grace Community Church at 201 North Broadway in Kanawha, Oklahoma. If you're in Kanawha and you can't make it to Seminole to pick up some seeds, you can pick them up there. And one of our friends, Tanya Harjo, was actually telling us that she was going to be making some lemonade and some iced chest tea that day too, to hand out complimentary. And she put free in parentheses, so free complimentary drinks from Tanya Harjo. But she makes some really good, the iced chest tea is pretty good. So I remember the last time I had some, I kept drinking it and then had to go to the chug. But again, your guys are going to be handing out seeds not only on Friday, but on Kanawha on June the 9th. And then from your helpful flyer that you gave to me on June 16th, also at 11 a.m., you're going to be handing out seeds at the Seminole Nation Wewoka OAP, which is going to be at the Senior Citizens Building down in Wewoka. Is that right?
Yeah, hopefully. I'm waiting on confirmation.
Oh, waiting on.
16th.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I shouldn't have said that one yet.
That's fine.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, let's cross your fingers. Okay. But for sure, though, on June 2nd at the Seminole Nation,
Yes, food distribution.
Food distribution, Seminole Nation Food Distribution on June 2nd, and then also Friday, which is May 26th. Golly, I got all these flyers I'm having to sort through. All right. Did we hit everything? I feel like y'all just threw so many events right at me with all these flyers. So just to recap, on Friday, the 13th Annual Senior Games, which will be held at the Seminole First Baptist Church at 420 and Reed Street. Get there at 9 a.m. Lunch is provided. Do they need to stretch before they come, or
we will stretch them?
They will. Okay. When you get there, you can start stretching, and again, lunch will be provided, and then this is for age including 55 and older.
Yes.
And so come and enjoy, have a good time, get your fun walk on, and throw some darts. Just don't throw them darts at anyone, and we'll be okay. And then also there is a garden seed pickup the same day at the senior games. So if you're not necessarily want to participate in the elder games, but you want to get some seeds, you can come through and get some seeds as well. And then also some 2 confirmed dates for picking up garden seeds will be June 2nd from 11 to 1 at the Seminole Nation Food Distribution, and then on June 9th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Grace Community Church in Kanawha, Oklahoma, which is 201 North Broadway there in Kanawha. And then again, there'll be some free drinks handed out by Tanya Harjo. So Mado, anything else that we're missing? I know you guys have a busy day today, so we want to make sure that we address everything we need to, and then kick y'all out so that you can go wherever y'all need to go.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Well,
thank
Mado for coming, we appreciate it. And
Thanks
then
for having us.
on Friday we might swing by and see you guys,
good.
and so
Good,
come through, because our elders, we in the language department, we're always looking for more speakers just to work with, and anyone that wants to share. So if it's okay with you guys, we might swing on by.
Yeah,
Not to
we
put you on
might
the
do
spot
this.
right on the
No.
radio
No.
in front of our millions of listeners, but just so Mado,
Come on
thanks for
by.
coming.
Thank
All
you.
right,
All
Mado,
right, thank
Mado. Tell Mika we said hi.
Have a good day.
All right, and so now we'd like to bring in, again, Mr. Delaney Pennock. Welcome, Delaney.
Oh, goodness. This
All right. So, some good information there from IHS. And they left all these handy flyers too. So the garden seeds that'll be coming out. And so usually we talk about the government, what's happening within the tribal government. And so we're going to go ahead and start doing that now. We got about 15 minutes, Delaney, just you and me to sit here and talk, chit chat, talk, see how life's going.
I'll listen to you.
And so, coming up on June 3rd will be the quarterly General Council meeting held by the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma General Council. The agenda has been released and is currently listed on the Nation's Facebook and the Nation's website at www.sno-nsn.gov. You know, Delaney, with the General Council meeting around the corner, a Bands Chiefs meeting, and band meetings will start happening here soon. The Band Chiefs meeting usually happens on the Monday before the General Council meeting. And then the bands will also start having their band meetings leading up to the General Council meeting. So keep an eye open for band meeting announcements that get shared with the communications team, and they usually post it on the Facebook account. And then also taking place this weekend is an informational meeting held at the Miccosukee Mission Gym. And if you have questions or concerns since the McGirt ruling, if you want to know what your rights are with the McGirt ruling, a Q&A will be taking place this weekend on May 27th to discuss and address the issues pertaining to the state and the Seminole Reservation. And again, it's an informational meeting and it's open to the public. So anyone can come out to this. It's going to be held on Saturday, May 27th at 10 a.m. at the Miccosukee Mission Gym. And again, it's just an informational meeting open to the public. There'll be a panel that includes chief and assistant chiefs, some band chiefs, and legal representation to field an array of questions. And yesterday, Delaney, I spoke with Band Chief Rodney Factor, and he said this will be more of an informational type meeting, and that the public is invited to ask questions. So if you have questions like around ICW, your rights under McGirt, if you have just any questions, this is the meeting for you. So definitely get out there and ask the questions, because if there's questions out there, this panel sounds like they'll be the ones to answer it.
This is the time for it.
Yep. And then also just to note, the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma will be closed on Memorial Day, May 29th. So on Monday, next Monday, is it this coming Monday?
Yeah.
May 29th, Memorial Day, the nation will be closed. So all the offices will be closed. You want to make the big announcement, Delaney?
I'm gonna leave that up to you.
No, I'll let you do that. Let's hear Delaney. Let's cheer on Delaney. Delaney with the big announcement.
Seminole Nation Days is coming up. That's all I got. Now September 15th through the 17th. So was that third weekend of September?
Yep, third weekend of September. Tell us, Delaney, what all are they going to have for Seminole Nation Days?
I'm not sure. Carnival, certain tournaments.
Booths. They'll have booths open.
Dempsey Jots will be out there.
Friday, stop dance. Saturday is usually the parade, the traditional meal, concert, State of the Nation. Sunday is usually the powwow, fishing derby, archery, and more. And so now there's some big news too with expanded vendor spaces.
Oh, that's nice.
That's going to be real nice. So, you know, if you haven't been to the Miccosukee Mission since last year, things have changed out there a little bit.
Looks a little different.
Yep. So vendor information, applications will soon be coming. But if you have any questions, you can contact the Seminole Nation Tribal Complex at 405-257-7200. So some good times. You know, I always look forward to Seminole Nation Days. Kind of hot out there sometimes, so you kind of got to be prepared.
Stay in the shade.
You know, last year it was feeling pretty good, and then around that time, and then all of a sudden that day when it got hot,
Still don't know about the weather.
Yeah, it feels good, and then you walk out there, you work out there for about 12, 16 hours sometimes, and man, you get hot.
I feel it.
I remember at the end of last year, I was cramping up. There was parts of me I didn't even know I had muscles in that was cramping up. So, good one. And also, right off the flyer here, we have a Snake Creek No. 2 Church Vacation Bible School starting May 29th to June 2nd from 6 to 8 p.m. nightly. Supper begins at 4:30. And this is going to be at Snake Creek No. 2, which is 3 miles east of Little, Oklahoma, and a quarter mile south. That's out there by us, huh?
Yep.
And snow cones, classes for all ages. Guest speaker Friday night will be Reverend Simon Harjo. So make sure you get out there to Snake Creek No. 2 for Vacation Bible School. All right, let's get to some CHR news and some diabetes news.
All right. Start off with some chair aerobics Mondays and Wednesdays, 10 a.m. That's held at the bridge in Seminole, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Chair aerobics, Tai Chi classes held at New Life Church in Wewoka. That's also at 10. So you don't miss out on those events. Get out there, move around. And they also have a cooking demonstration. That's today, right?
Yeah, that was going on at 11. So if you're listening to our voice and you're in Wewoka, get over there to the New Life Church and enjoy the cooking demonstration going on right now. They're cooking summer squash pasta salad.
Looks healthy.
It does. I like squash. You like squash?
A little bit, I think.
You know, I always like squash from being a kid. Fried squash. I started off there, but now I like all sorts of squash. Squash is good for you.
It is.
Yeah. And then Brown Bag Fitness going on also Mondays and Wednesdays at the Jafigny Wellness Center, Tuesdays and Thursdays at the Senior Citizens Building in the OAP exercise room, starting around 12:15 or so. And to partake in any of those classes, give Jerome Harrison a call, 405-584-7923. And then also, Family Fitness is still going on if you live in any of the housing locations. And for the month of May, it's Earlsboro. In June, they're going to move over to Wewoka. But you can bring out your kids, 5 years and older, to play and do activities while you get a workout in. Again, they do this on Tuesdays and Thursdays evenings between 5:45 and 6:45, so a good hour of exercise. To register, contact Kyla Harjo, 405-584-7941. And then today as well, we don't want to forget to announce the Seminole Nation CHR program blood drive, which is taking place right now till 2:30 at the North Community Room. To make an appointment, contact the OBI at 877-340-8777.
T-shirt.
Hot dogs and chips too, they said, for all provided donors. So if you want a hot dog or if you want some chips, get out there and donate some blood. Oh, they're also giving away free passes to Hurricane Harbor, Frontier City, Science Museum, plus the t-shirt. So it'll be a good one.
It's worth it.
Yeah. And then you might have to make some edits on this one. Can you edit on the fly, Delaney?
I can't do it.
Okay, I'll edit on the fly for you. So the June issue, or actually the May digital issue, the Choga the Lummi, is already up on the tribal website to be viewed or downloaded. You can go to the nation's website, which is sno-nsn.gov. The hard copy should be out in mailboxes, and then to subscribe or update your mailing address, you can email seminolemedia@gmail.com. And then, as usual, if you have any birthday shout-outs that you want to put into the paper, or if there's a obituary you'd like to include, you email those to Seminole Media as well. The June deadline has already passed, so now you're working on July. So make sure you get those in. And then also, just a quick PSA. You know, Mark, as the communications director, we try to do, or you try to do everything you can to accommodate everyone. And so if you have any news or announcements, send them in to the SeminoleMedia@gmail.com. because if you send them to me on my Facebook, I might miss it sometimes. And so there's some people that send me stuff on Facebook, and I do well to see them when I do see them on Facebook, but a lot of times I'm not on Messenger. So if you send it to me on Messenger, there's a chance I may miss it, and I do apologize for those times that I do. But if you send them to SeminoleMedia@gmail.com, they are guaranteed to catch those. And so if you have any questions or anything, any announcements you want to make, send those to Seminole Media, because they get paid to check their email, where my Facebook is personal and I don't even hardly check it every day. So just letting y'all know. Right? And Delaney always gets those inquiries as well, so make sure those get sent to SeminoleMedia@gmail.com.
That's right.
All right, what else we got going on? Oh, historic preservation. Bo, do you have music that can queue up? Yay, nay. Delaney, do you want to do the Jeopardy music?
Yes.
We'll let Joe do it. Go ahead and do it, Joe. All right. Okay. Well, so this is from the Historic Preservation Office from our friend Jake Tiger. A group of Seminoles immigrated to Mexico in the 1840s while negotiations between the Seminoles and federal government in recognizing the Seminole Nation as a sovereign nation became prolonged. Famous Seminole leader Coacogee, or better known as Wildcat, was displeased of the conditions of Indian Territory and began a new passage to Mexico in November of 1849. He was accompanied by his followers, one of them being John Horse. The Seminoles and freedmen rode out to Mexico and establishing a settlement in Cahula. During his tenure in Mexico, Coacogee was commissioned as a colonel in the Mexican Army for 6 years. With the Seminole chief's health in decline, he died of smallpox in 1857. After his death, many of the Seminoles began to move back to Indian Territory, with the last group returning in 1861. And that edition of Did You Know was brought to you by the Historic Preservation Office and Mr. Jake Tiger. So,
Hello, he see this.
all right. And then, let's see, Summer Youth, attention. The Citizen Potawatomi Nation will be here on Thursday, June the 1st, 2023, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the North Community Building. So make sure you bring the following documentation, because you can put your children to work for the Summer Youth from ages 14 and up. And so the following information will be needed, though: a birth certificate or driver's license, proof of residence, which is usually like a utility bill, tribal enrollment or CDIB card, social security card, income for the last 6 months, and a report card. And so ages 14 and 15 can go to camps. Ages 16 and up can do job placement. Light refreshments will be served. And if you have any questions, call Shelly Watson at 405-878-3854. We're always looking for a few good people to work with us in the summer. And it's always nice to get some of these young ones some opportunities to see if they like working in an office and what kind of settings they like working in. Mm-hmm. And so we always have a good time working with our summer youths in the summer. So make sure you get out there and apply.
Yep.
All right. And then also jobs. If you're looking for jobs, there's some job openings available. Make sure you get out and go to the website, sno-nsn.gov. to check out all the tribal jobs available. Also, housing has some job openings that's available. If you go to where did the housing jobs go? If you go, there it is, hasnnoc.org, which is hasnok.org. Housing inspector, maintenance B, environmental tech, rental coordinator, all those jobs are available. And then summer camps are also coming up. Wildlife Parks and Recreation. Make sure you check out Facebook for those camps, and then it's also on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma webpage. Those are coming up, but if you have any questions, you can contact them at 405-666-0620. And then there's also a job fair tomorrow, which is going to be Wednesday at the Muskogee Nation Dome from 10 to 3. So make sure you get out there, and if they say dress to impress, interviews on the spot. All right. Did I get to everything, Delaney?
Sounds like it.
I feel like there's something I'm missing. Why don't you go ahead and go over birthdays?
Alright, Salage Egypt, Chief Lewis J. Johnson.
Oh, Chief, happy birthday.
Hey, Bronson Harjo, from Grandma Mac, Emma Suswa, Kejira Yadidonga, Goo Mac, Angela Miller Mac, Sam Bender, Priscilla TV, Alicia Harjo, Britt Hensel, Cheyenne Factor, Eric Bigfoot Wise, Nate Harjo, Caitlin Fixco, Chinhitchinita, Futski Food Overgutchus.
All right, and so I think that's about everything. Just real quick though, there is a town hall meeting, a Seminole town hall meeting, community meeting, going to be held Wednesday, May 31st, at the Kelly Haney Lecture Hall from 12, or starting one at 12 and one at 5:30. You can come to either or both. This meeting's objective is for community members of the Seminole community who want to see positive changes in the town of Seminole. You can come and meet with like-minded individuals working together to make a difference. And so it says, come share your solutions. Again, that's just going to be a community meeting, May 31st. Is that everything, Delaney?
That's everything.
This may be the most important of the announcements, though. On Friday, our friend Geraldine Wise told me she's going to be selling some meat pies and fried fruit pies. And so meat pies are $5, fruit pies are $4. So if you want to order some, hit her up on Facebook, Geraldine Wise. Those spicy meat pies, they are spicy.
They're good.
They're good, though. They're good. So this will be the first time I'll be trying a fruit pie. So we'll see how it goes. Geraldine, don't let me down. So as a reminder, you can catch the rebroadcast of this radio show on the Facebook page, YouTube, and tribal website, sno-nsn.gov, for the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma every Wednesday around 8. If you have news and or announcements you want to share on the Community and Events Facebook page, please email the communications staff at seminolemedia@gmail.com or call 405-652-7251. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, tune in every Tuesday at 11 a.m. right here on KWSH 97.7 FM or the legendary 1260 a.m. for radio producer Mark Williams, engineer Bo Whitekiller, Josiah Bender. I'm Jeremy Fultz, but G.